Hey y'all, this is Sky. I hope you're having a great day. I figured I'd do this empties and mini declutter for this month. You know how it is. Anyways, we'll get into it. As for empties, I have a basket here. I'll throw everything in as we go through it. Some of these you would have seen from my project pan, but you know, it is an empty, so I'm putting it in here. The first things first is the Buxom Deluxe Lip Gloss size in Sugar. And the next one is the tiny sample in Dolly. This is the glittery formula. The next item I'm getting rid of is Fig from Juicy Beauty. It was in a BoxyCharm. Now, I did not get this in BoxyCharm. I got the Bella Pierre lip liner, and a friend of mine got this in hers, and she does not do liquid lip gloss, or not liquid lip gloss. Sorry, I told it. We'll go on. We will march on, right, ladies? I'm not recording this. I'm not gonna re-record this. Anyways, I gave this quite a try. You can kind of see I'm down to here. It dried the freak out of my lips to the point I was having. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable. I tried it on 4 separate occasions thinking maybe something I ate or something, because like I said, you can see where I've used a pretty good amount. And I was just really trying to love it because I love the color. The color on this thing is just freaking phenomenal. I even tried it as a topper and to give me some glitter and shine for videos, but it doesn't show up on top of the lipsticks. The 2 lipsticks I use for videos when I really want a real bang other than the liquid lipsticks, and it does not play well at all with liquid lipsticks. All it does is turn them into a wash of mess. So yeah, this guy is going in the garbage. Not happening. Alright, next thing is a Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I had used it with my Warm Trio palette, and I used a lot of it as a mixing medium to get that to work. Well, I got rid of it last month, and I used the last of that. I'm using my Eden now. So next thing I'm getting rid of is the Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil. I used about half of it up, really giving it a good try. And there were days I really liked it in the beginning, but in the long run, no go. It goes in the garbage. Alrighty, next empty is a hair color. I figured I'd put this in here. I just was touching my roots up. I didn't leave it. This says a half an hour to be really light. I didn't want to be really light. I just wanted to cover up the grays. We all know how it is. And it's a Luxurious Color Silk Buttercream in the color Medium Neutral Blonde. So obviously I'm not that light. It did darken my highlights, but per my... no, I'm not going to spoil that. It darkened my highlights and it lightened up my grays, and my next video I'll explain what's going on with all that fun stuff. So that's an empty. Any other empties? Yes. There is the Pacifica Seafoam Complete Face Wash for removing makeup. I found this to be too harsh for my skin. If you're oily or even normal with no dryness, you can't have any dryness and have this work. It's too drying. It dried out my skin, so that didn't work out so well. But other than that, I use it as a body wash once a week until I used it up. Hey, I'm not wasting the money. I used another bottle of the Pacifica Indian Coconut Nectar. I go through one of these a month during the winter months because my skin gets so dry and I can't keep enough moisture and lotion on it, so I'm going to have to buy another one of those. The next thing I used is the Inanu Naturals Fruit Stem Cell, the Probiotic C and Renewal Cream. I used it all up, and I actually was mixing this in with a little bit of honey because there's already raw honey in here, but I added more. I should have put the thing of honey container in here, but I threw it away with the regular garbage. Anyways, continuing on. I also used up, what did I do with it? Here it is. It is a kale face mask from the Cream Shop. I've used this 3 times, and I find the 3rd time what I did was I waited, a lot of them say rub it in and then let it soak in. No, this one I need to wash off and put a lighter cream on afterwards. But I will say this much, my skin looks so soft and makeup goes on so smoothly after I use that. So I do like that. I picked it up at TJ Maxx for like $4. Couldn't complain. I tried 2 of these samples. I don't know what I did with the other one. It's the Philosophy Breathe. Oxidized, didn't look good on me. Won't be purchasing that. I finished a Tarte Shape Tape. You can see where I was scraping it, trying to use it up before 2 days before paydays. When I use that up, I'm like, no! So suffice to say, I was trying to hurry up and figure out, no! Okay, next few things I'm decluttering for different reasons. First things first, we'll do, oh, I forgot to add another empties. I apologize. It is the Avon Glitter Stick eyeliner. I know it was in my project pan, but of course it's an empty, so it needs to be in here too. Alright, that would be it. I wanted to double check, scan, make sure I didn't forget anything, and I didn't on the empties. So that's it for empties. The next things are declutters for different reasons, and I'll kind of explain why I'm decluttering them as I go along. I am getting rid of the 2 of the 3 Revlon pencils that I was pencils. Oh dear, crazy day, right? I can't talk. Anyways, it's the Royal and Langnickel brushes. I was tempted to keep the smaller of the 2. The number is BX95 for under the eye, but I just kept, it's great for doing that, but I'm not grabbing it. I keep grabbing for other ones, flat brushes, the small smudger one. I like the shortness of the other ones. This is almost too long, and so it makes it hard to control. These are heavy handles too, I'm going to be honest. They're heavy duty handles, and the barrels on these are awesome, but it's just the bristles. I needed a shorter version. I might try ordering like one of their other ones from this brand, maybe the shorter one. They have a smudger on there. I might try to order that. And then this one is supposedly a pointy fluffy brush. It's supposed to be fluffy and blending. And it's the BX90. I don't like it for fluffing. It's too stiff and it's not packed enough, which is kind of funny, you would think. But I've had thickly packed and have it really soft and blends beautifully, and that one blends like crap. Okay, the next 2 brushes I'm getting rid of are ones that came with palettes. They're not good quality. You all know how it is. They're going in there. Okay. Next things are... I'm going to give away to a friend. And I just hauled this last month, which is kind of embarrassing, but I'm not grabbing for it because I have some other palettes with this matte now, this color, and I'm just not grabbing this palette. It's the Wet n Wild. I paid only $2 for it. It's the Color Icon, and what's this? This is the Artist in the Street. It's pretty. You can see the blue, purple, green, and then the kind of the orangey color. Trying not to blind you with the light. It's pretty. Some of these are very well pigmented. I just find I'm not using it, and I'm finding the littler palettes tend to disappear, and I'm only using my big palettes. Even using my single eyeshadows have become a bit of a struggle, though I've been better with it recently, kind of floating between the 2. And I pulled my eyeshadows right next to my concealers, so then I can actually, because when I see the concealer, I've been grabbing them. But these guys, I'm just not using, and I have a friend who is a mom of children, and just recently getting into makeup again, after years of not, and I want to give this to her, so she's going to get this one. She's going to get some Lonnie's. She's going to get the Bella Cobalt, the Bella Gray, the Bella Navy, which I really did debate on whether or not to keep that one, but I realized I have navy and like 6 other things, so I don't need that one. Bella Silver, and Bella Sky. And I almost got this because of my name, but I went, no, I'm never going to use it. So those ones are going to go to her. Also, she's going to get a Wet n Wild Nude Awakening palette. Yep, I'm giving her this. This is such a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked 3, and I'm actually using that and not this one. Only color I'm going to miss is this guy right here, and it's such a pretty color. It's such a nice matte purple. I wish the other one, but I have this in my, I have something similar in my singles, so I made me a decision to just give this to her. The next thing I'm doing is I'm getting, okay, the next items are all garbage. Now they're not empties and they're not giveaways to somebody else, but I'm decluttering them because of bad quality or lack of pigmentation. Or they're falling freaking apart, which I've had the problem with these guys here, them falling apart for some time. Both these two are doing it. I am done fighting with it. They're going. And these are all the Pacifica ones that I had talked about where the quality had gone. These are just going in the garbage. It's a lot of shadow. It was a wee bit of money, but sometimes you learn your lessons as you go along, right? It is what it is. We just keep on moving. Well, I'm heading out. Y'all have a nice day, and remember, till next time, you do you. Bye.